Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Surprise! Look what I got, the famous Tim Holtz distress markers. Finally, I've been having this for quite a while now. I got them prior my birthday. It was my birthday gift and I've been using them. The thing is that I had so many challenges and so many projects to show and I quite didn't have the time to just do a video about them. But today, I'm going to show you and I'm going to explain you all about the distress markers. Now, these markers are awesome. I have no problem whatsoever with them. They are perfect for me because I use a lot of, distress. I distress almost everything when I work. So the markers have been something that has added more fun to all the things I've done, like cards, my art journal, any project that I'm working with. I've always kind of used my distress markers because they're very convenient to me. Now, these markers, I don't have the whole set of markers. I just bought one packet, and then after another while, I bought another packet. And they came like this, and this I kept it to show you how they came. They came 5 of them in each packet, and this is part of the packet. It's supposed to be like this, but I cut them out. I thought I would keep the top. I don't know, I just like it, and it looks good. At least it tells you what it is. And the markers, amazing. With the markers as well, I got the famous water pen or brush pen. They call them brush pen. I think I talked about in one of my videos about this. And what it is just a simple, cool gadget to have with your distress markers. Because you can actually use this as regular markers. Even though, remember, the ink in these markers are distressed. They're not regular markers. So the colors are very different from Copics or whatever other brand of markers you're using. And then the cool thing about having this is that you can actually do like water painting with it. So it's kind of very handy to have them. With the distress markers, you can create many different things, and the colors kind of fade out a little bit so they look more lighter. So it's really cool for either stamping or if you want to work, like I work with stamps. I work with Cricut figures, and I just color them and draw them. I have done examples of these. I have them in my blog. I have tons of pictures. You can see them. I also have on Ustream. I did some work, and you can see that I'm using the distress markers for almost everything I include in my work. So you can do endless things, cards, the journal, you name it. Now, having this is good. Now, if you can afford to have a water pen, you can always use a regular, I keep saying this in my other videos, you can always use a regular brush. As long as it's a fine tip, like this one, you have no problems whatsoever because it's the same concept. It's the same thing. As long as you use it with water, that's what's going to happen. The cool thing about this is that you can put the water inside the little container. You put water in here, and then while you're working with it, you just push a little bit and the water will come out of the pen. So when you're working, you're actually putting more water to that ink you're using. So this is a great gadget. I mean, like I said, it's not necessary, but if you can afford it, go get it. I recommend it big time. Now, I'm going to put this on the side for a bit. The distress markers, they come in different colors. I got Broken China, I got Bunder Sage, Antique Linen, Spun Sugar, Picket Fence, Black Suede, Barn Door, Mustard Seed, Faded Jeans, and Peel Paint. All of them, like I said, they came in that package, and one package was like this, and the other one with this colors. So you can actually buy them separated like that. You don't have to buy the whole. There's a big one that brings like 100 and something. I don't even know how many markers, but it brings it's almost like 100 and something dollars, and I honestly I can't do that. So I just been buying little by little, and this is what I got so far. I still have more to go, I know that, but so far I've been loving the ones I have. The other cool thing about these markers is that you have two different tips. You have the brush tip that it will tell you, it would actually tell you where the brush tip is, and then you have a fine tip. So the brush tip looks like this, and then the fine tip is like a plastic tip, which are very cool. Then again, to journal, I used to use a lot, and I still have them, of course, and I use them sometimes as well. But I used to have a Faber-Castell artist pen, and this is a black B. And as you can see, this is like the same brush tip as the distress marker. And then I use this for fine jobs, and this is a lead pen, and it's, as you can see, it's a very thin tip. And now with my distress marker, I don't need this two anymore. I barely use them anymore, because with this one, it's the same concept. I have the fine and the brush tip, and it's perfect. So I don't have to grab two markers at the same time. I just use one side and then the other side, and I'm happy. So this is super cool, especially, whoops, the black suit is super cool to use with, you know, your art journal. If you're journaling, this is great. This is awesome to have. The other thing that I wanted to tell you about, in their website, Ranger has a distress marker chart. I haven't had the time really to fill it out, but all you do is print it out, and then you will have every color is there, and you just paint the chart however you like. I'll probably do a video about this, like I did with my ink pads, but I still don't have all the markers, so we'll see. You know, my goal definitely is to just go ahead and get all my ink pads, and as well get all the distress markers. And I'm going to show you something very interesting as well, which was part of my gift. Look what I got, guys. I finally got the distress stains as well, and I got quite a bunch. I'm going to show you. So, well, this is the vintage photo. This is crushed olive. I got mustard seed. I have spice marmalade. This one is peel paint. I got barn door as well. This is dusty concord. Tumble glass. Broken china. I have them set them up like that in front of me. I have them handy because I work with them a lot. Faded jeans. Bundle sage. And Victorian velvet. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of them. And these came in a packet of 3. So then again, it was kind of a collective thing what I did, you know, little by little, and with coupons, I went and I got them in really, really good price, and I love them. For the distress stain as well, they have Ranger. If you go to the Ranger side, they have as well distress stain chart, so you can actually go and, you know, you can fill them out with the colors you have, and then you will have something like this. I also have the distress stickle chart that tells me all the stickles I have, and I have as well the distress ink pad chart And this is how you know which are the colors you have, and it keeps you a little bit more organized. And also you can see what colors are convenient for you when you're looking for a specific color. So these are very cool to have. I encourage you, if you have your distress stain pads, inks, whatever, go get the chart, because it's going to be very helpful for you. So guys, then again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have fun. I'll see you back soon tomorrow. Thank you so much. Goodbye.